We'll go on to the glory days of having just the one Netflix account to share between your family, your friends and your partners. The streaming giant has now announced it's actually going to limit access to one household in Australia from next month.
Yeah, for more, we are joined by Today tech expert Trevor Long. Good morning, Trev.
Morning.
So last year, Netflix lost about 200,000 customers in the first quarter alone. Expecting this will cause more people to jump ship?
I think it will. They've got 209 million customers, so they're doing very well. But I think Wall Street puts pressure on them to make more money and have more customers, and so they've looked at that base. And they've realised that I think 100 million people are sharing their password. So that means that, you know, someone's got their brother's password, their dad's password, and they're using it in different households. And that is in breach of their terms, and they're going to crack down very soon.
How do they do it? How are they going to enforce it?
Well, first and foremost, it's about your household. So all the devices, TVs, iPads, phones, everything in your house will be OK because you're all on the same internet connection, essentially. But anyone else on another internet connection in another location, Netflix will put a block up in place. They won't just stop it working. They'll send you warnings and all that kind of stuff because they want that account, they want that user to sign up to Netflix or to become an additional user on your account for extra cash.
So what about travelling? Because we all, you know, if you're away for a holiday or an Airbnb, we all tune in and you put your Netflix account in, so what's going to happen there?
If you're one of the people in that household that's been regularly using your iPad, your phone, whatever it is, it's fine. Because they'll know that device is from that household and they'll know that you're only away for a certain amount of time. If you stay away for 30 days, I think they might start sending you notifications and potentially crack down on you.
There's actually a lot of comments, questions about this change. Let's get to some now.
Since we started talking about this, the comments, because Netflix had to say something. So this one here talking about, you know, the average family doesn't just live in one household anymore. This is going to be one of their biggest challenges because separated households, kids that, you know, split time between mum and dad, that's going to be a real challenge for them. I think as long as the child is using their device, it's going to be OK. But if it's on dad's TV and mum's TV and they're in different homes, that's going to be a real problem. There's been also comments about the gym. If you're going to go to the gym, if it allows you to log in to Netflix on the treadmill or something, that's not going to work. There might be ways to get access temporarily, but it won't work for a long time. And that's going to be a huge stumbling block for a lot of people.
What about this one too? Anne-Marie says, I'll seriously have to consider my Netflix viewing if they make it too hard as I'm a single household and share my account with my daughter who lives elsewhere. And
look, this is a real challenge. There's a lot of mums and dads who've got kids that are 25, maybe even 30, who've moved out of home and they're just using mum and dad's account. That's got to stop. It's just not going to be allowed anymore, unfortunately. It's going to hit
Is it a gamble for Netflix?
It's a huge gamble. They will lose lots of customers, but I think a lot of people will just sign up as well because we love it so much. And a word of warning, if you're paying $23 for the biggest Netflix because you've got 4 screens, those 4 screens have to be in that one household. Just because you're paying for 4 screens doesn't mean you can share it with 4 people.
Sorry, mum and dad.
Sorry to my mother-in-law. It's all over.
Oh, you'll end up paying for your mother-in-law.
I will come.
It's going to happen.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Karl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Karl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?